Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's dive deeper into TextCortex because I feel like it deserves more attention. When you first sign up, the platform greets you with a clean, minimal interface that doesn't overwhelm you. Unlike some AI tools with too many menus and hidden features, TextCortex lays everything out clearly so you can start writing without confusion. One of the things that really stands out is how personalized it feels. This isn't just another AI writing tool that spits out generic text. Instead, it learns your tone and writing style over time. Whether you want something professional, witty, or casual, TextCortex adapts, making the output feel much closer to your authentic voice. Another feature I really like is the ability to create custom AI agents. Think of these as specialized assistants for specific tasks. You can build one for email outreach, another for SEO blog writing, and maybe a different one for generating reports. Each agent retains its own focus, which means you're not constantly re-explaining what you need every time you write. The Zeno Assistant, TextCortex's built-in chatbot, is another highlight. It's not just locked to one model. You can choose from GPT-4o, Claude 3.5, or Gemini depending on your project. Need fast results? Go with Gemini. Need something creative and nuanced? Try GPT-4o. That flexibility gives you more control, which is something a lot of platforms don't offer. TextCortex also shines in workflow automation. Imagine having a weekly newsletter to send out. Instead of starting from scratch every time, you can set up a flow where the AI drafts it for you, adjusts the tone, and hands you a polished version to approve. For small businesses or busy freelancers, that can save hours every week. Another area where TextCortex wins is its language support. It doesn't just translate, it adapts tone across languages. So if you write something in Vietnamese and want it in English with a formal voice, it can handle that naturally. That's a huge advantage for global teams trying to communicate consistently across different markets. The rewriting and expansion tools are particularly useful. Drop in a short paragraph and the AI can expand it into a detailed blog post. Or take a long, heavy document and compress it into key bullet points for a quick read. It's a two-way street, and it works surprisingly well in both directions. Now, no AI tool is perfect. Sometimes TextCortex produces output that feels a little repetitive, or you'll need to polish the draft to make it sound just right. But honestly, the amount of time it saves still outweighs the small effort needed to fine-tune. That's something to keep in mind if you're wondering whether it can completely replace human editing. It can, but it gets you 80% of the way there. On pricing, I think TextCortex is one of the more affordable options. You can try it free and get a taste of the main features like rewriting, summarization, translation, and chatbot support. When you move up to premium, starting at just $6.99 a month, you unlock unlimited custom agents, private knowledge bases, and access to multiple AI models. For larger teams, there's also an enterprise plan with direct integrations and tailored solutions. Integration is another big win. With the Chrome extension, TextCortex works almost anywhere you type. Whether it's Gmail, Google Docs, Notion, or even social platforms, you don't need to jump back and forth between the app and your work. It blends right into your daily tools, which makes the whole experience seamless. For freelancers, marketers, and startups, I see TextCortex as a real partner. If you're a solo content creator, it helps you brainstorm, draft, and polish faster. If you're a marketer, you can build agents that specialize in ad copy, emails, and blog content. And for startups, it's like having an extra pair of hands on your team without hiring more staff. To give you a real-world example, I tested it for cold outreach emails. I entered just the basics: product name, target audience, and main benefit. Within seconds, it generated 3 variations of emails: one professional, one casual, and one persuasive. That would have taken me hours to come up with manually, and here it was ready in less than a minute. Data security is also something worth mentioning. When you upload documents to train your custom AI agents, they are kept private and secure. Only you have access to them, which is reassuring if you're working with sensitive company information or client data. The more I use it, the more I realize TextCortex isn't just about writing. It's about building AI partners that work the way you want them to. Instead of bending your workflow to fit the tool bends itself to fit your workflow. That's a subtle but powerful difference. So is TextCortex worth it? I'd say absolutely. For anyone who writes a lot, manages content workflows, or wants to scale communication without scaling costs, this platform delivers. It's customizable, user-friendly, multilingual, and reasonably priced. Yes, you'll still need to polish the drafts, but that's a small trade-off for the time you save. If you've been looking for an AI tool that goes beyond simple copy generation and actually helps you build smarter processes, TextCortex should be at the top of your list. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this deep dive. If you found this review helpful, go ahead and try TextCortex for free. You might be surprised by how much it can transform your workflow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about which feature you'd like me to test more. Until next time, keep creating smarter